Hi, this is Tim Davis with DoControl. Wanted to walk you through a particular use case that's of interest, and then specifically talk about how we can tie that into incident response, into your normal incident response operational flow. So obviously we don't want to bring everything up to human incident response. That's the power of a platform like DoControl, is that we can handle so many of the very common data access issues, oversharing type of things within SaaS applications, and so many other things that go on in SaaS applications as well, automatically. But and we can remediate it, and we don't have to have human intervention. Maybe we just put a message in a Slack channel or a team, let you know what's going on. But there's no need for an incident response. However, there may be some cases where something happened, and even though we already remediated it, you still want someone to go look at it, right? So, because maybe there's, maybe you just want to be sure that where your data is, and it may rise to that level. So let's look at a use case around that and how you would do that within a DoControl workflow. And what we're going to start with is this idea of third to fourth party sharing. This is one of our most popular, most common use cases that we help with. What does that mean? Well, let's imagine that you, as the viewer of this video, and I were working together on a project. You share some files with me, in this case in SharePoint, but it could be Google Drive, Box, Dropbox, doesn't matter, right? You share some files with me because we're working together. If I turn around and share those files with someone else, then that's a problem, because now you don't know who that other person is and they've got access to your information. So we obviously want to prevent that. So this is a workflow that's designed to do that, right? We detect that when something's shared information with a fourth party that we don't recognize, and then we immediately unshare that information. We remove the collaborator. So now that fourth party no longer has access. So remediation is done, but it might be that this was shared from a particularly sensitive SharePoint side, or it could be a particularly sensitive file or set of files, right? So lots of different combinations and conditions we could look at here, but in this case we're just going to look at a very simple, did this come from a SharePoint site that is particularly sensitive? Maybe it's where we talk about mergers and acquisitions, maybe it's where we talk about finance or accounting or human resources, right? So it's got some sensitive information in it. It's the kind of thing that if a fourth party got access to it, we have liability, we need to know about it, right? So if it matches on those sites, we can look at that and see if the site that this was shared from matches on that, and if it did, let's automatically create an incident from our security operations team, in this case in Jira. This incident could be created in any platform that you're using to track your incidents. We can put all kinds of information in here as well, right? So anything about this, who did it, where did they access from, any information that you want can be encoded into this ticket so that it's all there, ready in the incident for your incident response team to come in and take a look at it. In case it's not from one of those sensitive sites, then we maybe just send an email message to the user, let them know that someone did this, and obviously we can do other types of notifications from there as well. But wanted to let you know this is how we would integrate from an incident response perspective, whether it's the case of third to fourth party sharing, or other types of things that we can help with as well. All of that can be tied in very easily, very seamlessly into your incident workflow as you're using it today. Thanks for your time. Hope you have a great day.